Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start.
It's not the defense I chose, but okay.
Bunch formation for
I hope
these
it's the right offense.
Give to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had ink.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got some room to run.
Fuck.
A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Quarterback will keep it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season, man. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good. So he's a weapon that they will use throughout the football game.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Pulls and fired complete.
Let's fucking go. EMAW, baby. EMAW. Coach Cat Daddy.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to throw, it's EMAW. Pressure coming. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bowman. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh, come on. It definitely stayed in there.
Another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. This quarterback part of their running game.
Fuck, bro.
Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Keeping it on the ground.
No.
Inside. It's Jackson.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times
Yeah, let me throw the ball.
Time to mesh that RPO and
I probably could have actually gotten somewhere.
So fast, they didn't give him an option.
Bro, it's so gay. It made me fucking run out at the 2.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Finds his man. It's Mosley. They bring him
Fuck,
down,
I saw it way too late.
Move the sticks. The Trojans, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
Here's a heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Lets it fly.
No! I was pressed. Oh my god, I was too slow.
Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Jackson. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Back to the ground with the running back. Maybe a crease. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Running inside, it's Jackson.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. Whoops,
No.
A little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
I'm gonna make an adjustment. It better not fucking get me.
A little longer after that penalty.
Dude.
Offense will have it stepped off against them.
Like you're lying.
Can't lose focus like that. You
You're lying. Oh my God.
Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Johnson looking to throw. He tries to take the top off. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away.
Horrible punt.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Bro, like EA, bro. I know I got I got 2 interceptions, but you're not helping me out with this offense shit right now.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Anderson. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
I mean, some quarterbacks have a hard enough time just completing passes in the pocket, but to do it on the run, like when you got that kind of speed and that kind of momentum going, it takes a special kind of athlete, and that quarterback, he's a different breed.
Looking downfield on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Release to the back. Working that left side now.
Fuck.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Looking to the big
No, what? Like, my guy didn't even jump.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
He didn't even jump. I read that shit, man.
With big expectations, everybody expecting him.
Bro, these dudes get bailed out.
He's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Oh my God, I'm right there. I'm literally right there.
First and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's EMAW. Under fire.
Look at that. Look at that. How?
Just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We just have not seen the offense look very sharp so far in this game.
Should be a fumble.
Throwing it in the second half, throwing it specifically. I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
Second and 10. He'll throw again. Under fire. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
How is he it's because he got me on the switch. I wasn't even trying to switch my players, man. EA's just fucking me right now.
The execution by this offense late in the half, man. You want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Score here. We get the ball back. Let's do it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
Oh, I almost hit it.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
No, let me hit the... Oh, my God.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. A designed run for the quarterback. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Pulls and fires complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Let's it go to the end.
No, bro, you get so lucky, and then he pick sixes it. Good game. Good game.
The 50, the 40, the 30, the 20. He's at the and he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown USC. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And it's the Commodores engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Pac-12 Conference.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best play in, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Johnson wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Finds his man. It's Oakland. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. play action. He's moving out of the pocket. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
He'll take it himself. Kansas State pushing the pace. Now on the move. Makes it past the marker. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interesting to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Working well behind the sticks on second down. A run for the quarterback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
On the move. Could be an alley. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
I definitely got that. All right. Part of me wants to challenge that.
On 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown.
No, come on. There we go.
Across the line. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And you gotta love the mindset that this squad
EMAW! Let's go.
Clearly could not run the football the way they wanted to in the first half. Second half came out with energy, with passion, got the running game going, and then no surprise, they go down the field, they double up the rushing yards, Palmer, and they punch it in the end zone.
You give the guys up front a ton of credit, too, because they were missing some assignments, getting pushed around a little bit here in the first half, which is why they weren't able to have success running the football. And they had a little bit of a come to Jesus, it seems, at halftime. They've come out now playing a little bit angry and finally able to get some movement up front. That made all the difference here on this drive with their ability to run.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here.
No, that's a pick. That should have been a pick. Oh my God, you're so lucky.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's EMAW. Pocket breaking down.
That's another pick. There should be another pick.
On that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Bunch formation for these receivers. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for
No! Thank God, bro. Like, there should have been another pick.
Fourth down coming up. The Trojans decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Slips through the line. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
So now it's 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And they're able to get him on the ground. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Dropping back, it's Duff.
There's just no way.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that.
I go for this, right? All right, word.
It's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Fucking lousy throw. That was a 1st down and a half.
Gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Bring in the heat. Big man.
Let's go. It's my best player. That's my best player.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
No. Come on, bro.
Family Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the USC Trojans and the Kansas State Wildcats. Reese Davis, Dayton Malik, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game, he told me that they are going to rely heavily on their passing attack. That has been a huge part of their scheme, partly because their running back is young and inexperienced. With a highly recruited quarterback, this is part of their scheme they think they can rely on heavily against this defense. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Trojans will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. On the move, it's Jackson.
I should have cut up.
30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what